Perfect. Let's
We
do
are
it.
live. My bad. I should have told you. Head start.
All good.
Hey, here we are, May 10th, 2022. Coming at you. NBA Game 5. 2 games tonight. Major League Baseball. And anybody got hockey? I don't have hockey. I never have
No.
hockey. Bo, you on hockey tonight?
Yeah, I got one play I'm liking, man. Some nice little plus money too.
Well, might as well give it out. Well, we'll save it. There ain't nobody in here yet. We'll do recap since nobody's in here. But my recap's good. I'm not ashamed. I was 2-1 yesterday. Took Oakland first 5 over Detroit. That cashed. And I lost on that Cubs one. I don't know what happened there. I had Cubs. What up, Dawes? I had actually I didn't have no Cubs. I was fading Hendricks, and I had San Diego first 5. And I don't know what happened. San Diego fell asleep, and the Cubs came alive. So missed on that. But I had over 218 in that Miami game. Milwaukee. Maybe I should let one of you guys talk. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. How'd you do yesterday, Bo? Bo only made it partly through the video, and then his internet cut out. But Bo is back. He's got high-speed internet. Everything's fixed and working. How'd you do yesterday? You gave out a couple before you got lost.
Yesterday I had a nice day, man. With 5-1. Only play that I lost was that I took the Bucks team total under 106.5. Like you said, that game went over the total. But I cashed in with the Oakland A's. I had them on the first 5 plus at 108. I had Detroit team total under 3.5. Easy money. I had them LA Angels win and got the job done over Tampa Bay Rays. And I had the Memphis Grizzlies. I had them in first half plus 6.5 over the Warriors. Got nice money cash right there. I also took them Boston Celtics, man. I got them at +1 games out. And my single hockey play right now in the videos, man, live. I'm 2-0 in my hockey plays. I had the Lightning the other night, and I had the Colorado Avalanche on the puck line. They came back and won the game 5-3 with that 1 second goal, man, at the end, like 60 feet goal. So yeah, man, cashed in for a lot of cash last night. Got a nice hockey play today, plus money. So yeah, man, ready to get to this cash.
Awesome. Junior's
Great.
there stirring the pot. Junior's here with Where's BP? 0-3 yesterday. He's cashing on his tickets. Yeah, BP couldn't make it today. I can't remember his plays. I know he had the Bucks. He was wearing the shirt. He had a hockey play. I don't think that came in either.
He had the Florida Panthers on the puck line.
Florida Panthers. They lost the game? Or they won by 1?
I didn't check the score. I don't know.
I think they won by 1, I think. Or they lost by 1. Either way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, either way. Junior's cashing in on playing BP's play. So Dallas says give me some good first 5 innings. So
Gotcha.
yeah, let's let Mr. Bo get the hockey out of the way. Let's get that hockey rolling. Let's hear it.
We're going to Carolina, man. We got them Hurricanes, their favorite over the Boston Bruins. Right now, the series is tied 2-2. So as we know, man, these type of games are real serious to get that win. The team to go up 3-2 just basically got to win one more to get the series win. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Carolina Hurricanes. I like them in the 3-way line. You can get it at +125. Come this season for the Carolina Hurricanes on the road, back at the house, man. They are 12-5. So yeah, I'm gonna take that plus money. I just think that that's a very important game. So I like them in their home court. So I took the Hurricanes. I got them at +125 in regulation.
All right, there you go. 3-way play. Overtime will crash that bet, I'm sure. Florida won in overtime, Mike says. How's it going today, Mike? Thanks for joining us. Feel free to post your plays or any questions. Both shooting off in hockey.
That was actually the first overtime game in the playoffs in hockey so far.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first game that went overtime.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I've been doing my little research on these hockeys, man. I'm 2-0. I'm trying to make it 3-0 today, man. Some good. See, and I made some good money so far.
And it's round 2, right? Second
Now,
round.
this is the first round still.
Holy cow, they're still in the first round. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Colorado. Colorado is the first team that done won the series so far.
All right, all right. So Dawes Dignity's hitting on some tennis. Yeah, I've never bet a tennis game. Mike likes Boston and Carolina under. What do you think? What do
Yeah,
you think? Under or over?
I didn't really look at the underplay. Like I said, I don't have no information on that one. I just like the Hurricanes to get the win in regulation. But a lot of their games have been looking pretty tough, pretty like low scoring games. So, but I don't have no solid information for you, guy. Sorry about that.
All right, all right. Pringles here. How's it going? Here we go. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know hockey. Just play the over. It seems like every game's going over. If I had to flip a coin and pick a coin, I'd pick the over side. So give it a shot. So, what do we want to do? MLB. TMAC played the whole card today. I think he's got 19 plays or something like that.
12.
Well, start us off with something early. Game 2 of that doubleheader is already on the way. Anything on that Dodgers Pittsburgh game? It's about another hour away.
Yeah, I got a play on here, guys. I got 2 plays actually. Like I said to these guys in the back earlier, I don't have a lot of. I got to leave early today, so I'm just gonna give the picks out in a minor breakdown. We got Pittsburgh versus Dodgers. Wilson at home, he has a 2.16 ERA, which is very good. Gonsolin on the road has a 3.64, so he's not as good on the road. Pittsburgh's hitting last 7 days, 271, an 831 OPS, very good. The Dodgers are hitting 229 last 7 days. It's not where they're usually at, so that you could say they're struggling a little bit. There's not much data versus Gonsolin or Wilson, so I'm rolling with Pittsburgh, the team that's hitting right now, at plus or first 5 innings plus half a run. That is at plus 136. And I also like the first 5 under 4.5 runs. That's at minus 121. I got.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the play?
Got Pittsburgh in the first 5 plus half a run at plus 137, right?
136. Yep.
And you hit the under 4.5 in the first 5. Minus 120.
So you're getting plus money and you're getting the tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
The market's just heavily favored the Dodgers like they usually do, so you can usually get good money against the Dodgers on any other team that's somewhat of an underdog. Well, Pittsburgh is definitely an underdog.
Yeah, did the Dodgers even score yesterday? They got shellacked.
One run, I think.
It was
One. Yeah. Yeah, you have to expect the bounce back today, but you never know.
I think
the guy pitching for Pittsburgh is not very good.
I think they gonna bounce back.
I think they bounce back too, but I'm not laying 242 lines or nothing.
No.
Yeah.
They pick their team total. They're gonna win today. We can put them in a parlay or something like that, but Dodgers not gonna lose 2 games in a row to Pittsburgh. It's not gonna happen. I'll put them in.
All right.
Put them in a parlay or something like that. Run line.
So you will make money fading the Dodgers.
You will. You definitely.
You will. If they only win 60% and you're cashing 40% on plus money, you will make money fading the Dodgers. That is true, but you have to be in it for the long haul.
I could see the Dodgers winning the game in the later innings, just because Pittsburgh's bullpen isn't that trustworthy. But yeah, I kind of had to take the plus money play. They were up 5-1 yesterday. If it's tied 2-2 today, we cash, right? So
yeah, Gonsolin only gave up 1 run in his last 5 outings, so it's been.
All right, Junior says fade BP. BP's not here, Junior. Let it go. What's next, TMAC? Just shoot out the plays. If you got to go, we don't want to hold you up. It's 12 minutes till you got to go or whatever. Just start shooting out some plays for us. Something, some action, some juice.
Okay, guys. So the Boston Atlanta, I'm not going to break it down. I'm going to take the first 5 under 4.5 runs. That's at minus 135. It's really juiced, but I do like the number. The Braves money line at minus 128. I trust both of these pitchers. So that it really makes sense for the first 5 under, and both teams aren't hitting. So I think that's pretty clear cut.
All right. So that game under 4.5, first 5. That's a good line.
Yeah, I imagine it's at 4 now. It's still probably reasonably priced, but then the Braves money line, and then we'll move on to the next game. We got KC versus Texas. I'm taking Kansas City's team total over 1.5 in the first 5 innings. Perez is a great pitcher, but he doesn't pitch quite as good at home. KC is hitting Perez at a 347 with 107 plate appearances. They have 33 hits, so they can hit Perez, and Perez doesn't pitch quite as well at home. And KC is batting much better the last 7 days at 256, so I trust them to get their 2 runs in the first 5 innings.
All right. Junior says LC. KC sucks. Yeah, Kansas City hasn't been hit, but you're saying they're hitting in the last few days, 257?
Last 7 days, 256. And the year to date, they're 220, so they're on the upswing up to 250. That's kind of where I like them to be, obviously, I think. What do you guys think about that?
I took the under.
Yeah, I don't have a play. That's tough.
So the pitchers they have deceiving road splits. That's kind of what does it for me. Like Keller is a 1.74, but on the road he has a 3.09. So you can't really trust him on the road as much. And same with Perez at home. He's not top form at home. So I think that's kind of where the public might, everyone's going to jump on the under, but really these pitchers struggle in these spots. So what's their name? Texas hits Keller at a 439 too. So I think there's going to be lots of runs today, actually.
Oh,
yeah, right. It's kind of an odd spot because it's the pitchers' ERAs are so low, but they're deceiving, I think.
We will see.
Yeah, I hope that cashes. That's at minus 131. It was heavily juiced.
I know last time Perez pitched in at home stadium, he pitched against the Astros. And they're pretty good. I think it lasted like 6 innings. They only gave like 1 run.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Perez pitched good the last time out too.
Yeah. He is a great pitcher. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just the numbers show that he doesn't pitch great at home. I don't know why it's a 4.20. It must have been the 1 and 3 that he gave up at home. I'm not sure who it was against, but anyways. Yeah, I'll move on to Cleveland and Chicago White Sox. Quantrill on the road, he's a little bit better. He has a 3.12 on the road compared to a 3.54 regularly. Same with Galetto on the other side. He's a 3.20, but at home he's a 4.50. That was only in 1 game, I believe. He was I want to say this before I keep going. He was a pitcher that was involved with the sticky stuff. That was kind of how he really pitched last year and the years before. And now that they've cracked down on it, he's had to kind of reinvent himself a little bit. I don't trust him as much as you could say last year or so. And Kansas City, they're crushing the ball right now at 272 the last 7 days. So I expect them to get their 2 runs off him. That's the play. Cleveland first 5 team total over 1.5, plus 106.
All right.
Galito's given up 3 runs, 1 run, and 0 runs. So he's not really trustworthy. And Quantrill pitches better on the road. KC, the White Sox are hitting a little bit better. They're at 233, which is something I still don't trust. So I think Cleveland even money line would probably be a good play. But we'll move on to the next one. Tampa Bay with Kluber versus LA and Detmers. Kluber's phenomenal, guys. He pitches a 1.64 on the road compared to a 2.36 regularly. Versus Kluber, LA can't really hit him. They're only hitting 208. They have 68 plate appearances with 10 hits and 18 strikeouts. So they're striking out way more than they're hitting the ball off Kluber, which is not good for them. Kluber's been good. He's good on the road. Detmers, he's a lefty. He does a 5.32, but at home, though, he has a 3.21. So he is a little bit more trustworthy at home, but I still don't like the guy. He's given up 3-1, 2 and 5 in his last 4 starts. Tampa Bay's crushing the ball right now, 257, 744 OPS in the last 7 days. There's no data versus Detmers, which I don't like, but the fact that they're hitting 256 and Detmers he's not an elite pitcher. I do expect Tampa Bay to get 2 runs off him. But yeah, back to LA. I'm taking their team total under 3.5 because Kluber is phenomenal, and their last 7 days they're only hitting 219. That's at plus 110. And I also took Tampa Bay on the money line at minus 114. I think both of those should cash. I think you guys can both say that Kluber's pretty trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I got 2 more games, guys. We're going to look at Miami. Or we'll save this. We have a consensus play today, guys. I'll save that for the end. We have Philly versus Seattle. Nola on the road with a 3.38 ERA. 3.38 regularly ERA, but on the road he has a 3.97. He's a little bit less trustworthy on road. Seattle last 7 days they're only hitting 192. They're not hitting. I don't trust them. Versus Nola 226, 41 plate appearances, 8 hits, 9 strikeouts. Nothing special. Nothing worth putting your money on, really. I don't think. I think they'll get 1, maybe 2 runs off of Nola. Philly's bullpen sucks. They're probably going to get 2 runs off them, even though they're not hitting. Then Seattle with Robbie Ray, guys. We all know he's phenomenal last year. He had a great year. He's a 4.38, but at home he's a 3.86. So he pitches better at home. This is where you want to put your money on him. But his last 4 starts were 4, 3, 2, and 2 that he gave up. I don't really trust Ray, even though he does pitch better at home. I kind of should, but I don't. Philly's last 7 days, they're hitting 286 with a 755 OPS. So I think they're going to get to Ray quite comfortably. They've seen him 72 times with 23 hits, equaling 311 batting average. So that's pretty top-notch shit. I like that a lot. I expect them to get 2 or 3 runs off Ray. Seattle does have a pretty good bullpen, 3.76, but Phillies are hitting, so I do expect them to get their 2 runs off the bullpen as well. I think that's most of it.
What's the play?
What's that?
That's what we're here for. What's the play?
Okay, so the play is the first 5 Phillies minus half a run. Phillies. Oh, there it is. Half a run. That's at plus 117 I got. I'm taking Phillies first 5 team total over 1.5. That's at minus 123. And I think there was one more. No, that's it. No, team total over 3.5 for the full game. That's at plus 100.
All right. So you got a trifecta in that game. You got
and those
3
are
plays.
all my plays, guys.
There you go. Yeah, I'll go right into that game. You pretty much gave a pretty good analysis. I've got Philly full game minus 120. Like you said, Seattle's not hitting just on the year 227. You said something about 190 something in the last week or so.
Yeah.
Seattle could not score last night. I don't really. Nola's starting to pitch good. Last time out, he pitched 7 innings, only gave up 3 hits. 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, so he's starting to find his groove. Robbie Ray really hasn't found his groove, but the main thing is Seattle's not putting up any runs. So I will take Philly after that clobbering last night. We had the under. Seattle stayed way under, scoring 0. But Philly put up 9 on them, so didn't cash the under. But we're going to cash Philly tonight on the money line. Minus 120, and I think your first half should be solid too, and 1.5 runs in the first half should be solid as well. What are you thinking about, Bo?
Yeah, I'm actually correlating with the play. I took a prop. I took Robbie Ray on his strikeouts. Right now it's at 6.5. I got it plus 114. Yeah, he did. He was the Cy Young winner last year, but it's not correlating with this season. This guy has only went over this 6.5 strikeouts in one game. That was against the Miami Marlins. All his other games he started, he did not get over 6.5 strikeouts. So getting this some plus money. I like for Philly to keep hitting. Like TMAC said, they hit him at 311. So I think they'll get him in tonight. So I got him under 6.5 strikeouts and plus 114.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah, under 6.5. Yeah, they might put a hurting on him pretty quick. So um, there you go. Kind of all lined up with leaning on the Phillies at least. Little Joe says, does Seattle score? I don't know. They might get one or two. T Mac had them pinned at one, maybe two.
They might. I think they'll score off the bullpen if anything.
Or Ray, he's not shooting lights out. They may get a run or two. I didn't want to go into the total. I think it's set pretty low again today, 7.5.
I think it's too low.
Yeah.
I like when I lose a play like that. I like to go right back at it the next day, and I still might. Let me look at the line, or let me look and see what the total is.
It's 7.
It's 7. It's hanging right at 7. Yeah, it got me yesterday. I should probably go back at it, but sometimes it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I don't see Seattle putting up 4 today, but I can see Philly maybe putting up 3, 4, 5, 7. I don't know, 9 again.
Probably only need a couple of them from Seattle. You know what I'm saying? I think Seattle can pretty much probably get 4 or 5 themselves. Worst come to worst, man, we might get that push, but I think we'll see 7 runs. I think
No, I won under. That's what I had yesterday, and I really should go back at it. It is pretty low. Um, I don't know. I'm not going to play it today. I should. Like I said, usually when I play something the next day, it happens. When I lose on it this day, it happens.
Yeah.
It almost never fails. So
the only way I'm taking under 7s is if the teams are just not hitting at all. If Philly is hitting, and we know that Seattle got the capacity to hit. You know what I'm saying? Their lineup is just not filled with non-hitters. They can't hit the ball. You know what I'm saying? And coming off of a shutout game, I don't think they're gonna get shut out again. You know what I'm saying? And Nola is splits at home and on the road are he's not so good on the road as he is at the house, so he could give up a couple of runs. Like a 7 is just too low. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll keep it under that. The only way I'm taking unders is if we got 2 aces on the mound. I don't put 2 of these pitchers in aces category. And like I said, these lineups can't hit. So 7 is just too low for me to take it under.
yeah, that's why I'm not playing it. T Mac's got to run. He's got some things to do. Um, we'll give out the consensus. So far, we've done 3, and consensus is when all 3 of us, Bo, T Mac, and myself, all line up um, on the same play. It's a consensus. We've done this before, and we were hitting them. So like, hey, we need to start keeping track and seeing how good we're doing. So far, we've done it on the show where we've all got together before the show, had a consensus, and we went 2-0 so far. So we're going to put our perfect record on the line tonight with the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks under 8 runs. I got 8.5. I got it last night. We're not giving it 8.5. If we do hit 8, then we're going to call it a push. But we're still going under 8 in this game. You got Jesus Lazardo, as T-Mac likes to call him, Jesus. And on the other side, Madison Bumgarner got thrown out last game. He's going to be pissed more than he already normally is. He's pitched real good this year. 1.5 ERA, 24 innings pitched, 1-1 record. Last time out, he only got 1 inning in for the umpire, had a staring contest and threw him out. He did give up a home run in the first inning. Bullpen did finish the game and won the game for him 4-3. Last night it was 4-3. Arizona won. Lazardo's pitched lights out. An impressive 26 innings, 2-2 record, 3.08 ERA. But the most impressive part is he's thrown 35 strikeouts in 26 innings. So,
Mhm.
last time out against San Diego, he pitched lights out, 3 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts against San Diego. These teams still bottom in the league. There's a lot of teams bottom in the league in batting average. Um, Arizona is the bottom, 196 for the total. And Miami only puts up 3.93 runs a game, Arizona 3.47. They stick to those averages. We'll see our under 8 cash real easy. So there you go. Under 8, the consensus play of the day. We're all on it. We're all betting it. And we're all going to cash. So hope you like it. Hope you can follow that. And that's it for me in baseball. TMAC's got to go. We appreciate you. You got that NBA? You want to go?
I got one play in the NBA. It's just a situational bet, more or less. It's playoffs. I took the Heat in the first quarter, coming back home after losing 2 games. Or yeah, they lost 2, right? 2 in a row.
They lost 2 in Philly. Yep. Going
Yeah,
home.
they're gonna be pissed. So I think they're gonna come out strong in the first quarter and lay a beat down. I got them at -2.
-2 first quarter. So thanks, T Mac. T Mac will be on tomorrow. We're coming early, coming at noon Eastern, 9 here on the West, 11 where Bo's at. We're going to keep going. We're going to cut T Mac loose. Thanks, T Mac.
All right, guys, take care.
All right, T.
All right. Appreciate T Mac. He gave a whole slew of plays. Hopefully, somebody finds some good plays in there. I think he gave 12 plays. We expect him to go 10-1. And if he don't, or 11-1, 10-2, he better go at least 10-2, or we may not have him back on tomorrow. We'll get rid of him. So, what you got in baseball, Bo? What's hot?
All right, man. Let's go back up to the earlier games. Got them Yankees at home, the Blues, and we got Kikuchi going on the mound for the Blue Jays. I'm gonna fade him tonight. I'm gonna fade him. Last time Yankees faced him, he went pretty strong against them in Toronto. They only gave a 1 run in like 6 innings. I don't think that's happening again. The Yankees are the #1 team, WRC plus at 119. So I think they're gonna get to him tonight. I took them over 3.5 runs. I got it at -130. It's a little juice, but I like it. And I also like them in the first 5, minus half a run and -115. It just came off a series against the Rangers. They didn't put up a lot of runs, so I like for them to break out tonight, man, in this Yankee Stadium, where I already know it's a good hitters park. So I don't think we'll see Yankees best. Just not doing too well. I think they're gonna do well tonight. I got them over 3.5 runs, -130. I also got them in that first half, minus half a run at -115. I also took Kikuchi on his strikeouts at 4.5. I got it -126. Like I said, I think the Yankees gonna get to him today, and he have not got over this strikeout total only in that one game against the Yankees in this season. So I think he's gonna get to him quick and early. So yeah, let's go Bronx Bombers.
Sounds good. Yeah, Faith Kikuchi hasn't worked out so great this year. He's actually pitched much better than he did in Seattle, so he might have found a new home and settling in. And the Yankees haven't been blowing up the scoreboard, so let's hope that changes tonight. Are you laying around the half, or what's the line?
I gotta say, man, the Yankees they hit left-handers pretty good. So I think this with this second time for them seeing him, I think they're gonna be ready for him tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they didn't blast him the first time, did they? I think we
Not,
were on it.
yeah,
And
they didn't blast him the first time. Like I say, I don't think he gonna be able to navigate that lineup like he did in Toronto. So I'm looking for them to bounce back in a big way against this dude tonight. So and like I
yeah,
say,
that was just
uh,
6 days ago on the 4th. That was just last week they actually
yeah,
squared off. So it's real familiar. I knew it was recent, yeah.
yeah, they
And he
just
actually really
just
good.
he did. That's the game I took him on the run line against him. That's why I'm
Are
going.
we doing run line tonight?
No, I'm taking him on the run line in the first 5.
Half a run.
Yeah, -115 the first 5.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So wind's blowing in 10 miles an hour. Wouldn't matter too much if any of them big guys get a hold of that ball. Won't really matter about that wind. Total set at 7.5. So that's kind of tempting too. Severino, has looked good at points and then not so good. I think last time did he play Baltimore and got beat up? Severino, KC, that's who it was. So all
Mm-hmm.
right, so there you go in the Yankees game. So anybody out there following along? Got chat questions? Anything going on? Got some people in here, but it's awfully quiet without TMAC. What else, Bo? What else in MLB? We'll get in the NBA. Maybe that's what they're all here for. The big NBA Game 5 tonight.
All right, man. Uh, I got a little switch up tonight, man. I'm changing it around, kind of mixing it up, man. I'm doing a yes run in the first inning. We're going to this game. We got the Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds, and we got that boy Green once again for Cincinnati going up against Peralta. And Peralta has given up a run in 4 of his 5 starts this season. And Cincinnati is quietly being one of the best teams in MLB that's scoring runs in the first 5 innings. They've done it in a few times in the last 3 games. So I think we're gonna get some runs in the first inning of this game. So we got it plus money. I got it plus 120, man. So I like this one. I'm going opposite of the Murphy. I think they call this a wifey. So yeah, man. Let's go first. This
Your
first
fee.
the Yerfie.
I don't know. It sounds good to me though.
Yeah, I got a
Your
year.
fee.
Yeah, man. We just seen this. We just seen this game. We just seen these guys play a week ago, and Milwaukee pretty much took this guy out, man, to the woodshed. I think he didn't make it to the third inning and got 8 runs on them. They were just hitting home runs like they was in batting practice. So yeah, they lost last night 10-5. It was a high scoring game. I like for them to come out swinging a hot bat tonight. I also like this game to go over the total, man. 8 runs. Uh, Sign me up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Cincinnati.
it's 8.5 now. I think you got the early line. I think it moved. It may have moved. Seems like it might have moved to 8.5. But yeah, no strikeout prop. Last time they crushed him, 5 home runs.
Five.
Yeah, it's sitting at 8.5. So you got the early bird worm there, which is very nice because the Reds average 6 some runs per game. Just allowing that many, and the Reds have been hitting now. The Reds are starting to hit.
Yeah, yeah. When I seen it at 8, I was like, 8. It must.
They've been sitting at 8. I don't know why. The Reds' batting average has been so bad this year and their runs per game, but now the Reds are actually hitting. I fully agree. 8.5 even. Slam that over. I'm not such a big fan of slamming Milwaukee tonight. Because the Reds are hitting, and Peralta's not been pitching all that great. So I think the way to go is on the runs tonight. Brewers lost yesterday. Heard some money line parlays, at least one among or two. Reds suck, Junior says. The Junior's here. Junior says the Reds suck. Kansas City sucks. Everybody sucks. Who's good, Junior? Let us know. Let us know where you're on. It's easy to sit back and be critical of the plays. Let us know what you're on so we can kind of keep an eye on that. What else in baseball, Bo?
Yeah, like I said, we're going back to that Tampa Bay game. I agree with T Mac on the Tampa Bay. I did take them. I got them at minus 110 a little earlier, and I took the Atlanta Braves. I got them full game. I got them a little bit later. I got them at minus 133. So we all in agreement with that. And I like
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that. I like the full game under. You know what I'm saying? Both these teams have not been hitting. Boston just coming off a series where they got swept by the White Sox in 3 games. They only scored 5 runs. And this guy Wright, man, we already talked about him a few times. He did get shelled in his last game, but I think he'll bounce back at home tonight. And I like this pitcher, man, for Woodlock. He's been pitching out the bullpen, but it's been a bright little spot for them. So I think he'll be able to navigate both the lineups, man. I like to have to go at least 5 good innings. The Braves bullpens has been it's a little bit better than the Red Sox, but with the Red Sox not hitting the ball, I like this full game to say under. I got it 8.5. What you saying today?
That was it. I gave my 2 plays. I'm on the consensus with you guys. Philly minus the 120. I am definitely in agreement with a lot of your guys' plays. Kind of let you guys take the reins today. Um, I got the Braves as well. I'll give that out. So that's one of my premium plays. Um, so Bo and I's lined up on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But two good starting pitchers here. Um, but I think the Braves will get it done at home there. Junior is coming at us. He wrote a book. Follow me here. I'll follow you here. Let's see. He's got Tampa 105. Tampa baseball or hockey, I wonder. Tampa hockey's playing today, right?
Yeah, Tampa playing. They playing.
I see where he's going. Tampa minus 105. Philly minus 120. Dallas with 6. Dallas in the points. Everything's combined here. Blues in the over 6.5 goals, and Kings in the under 6.5. So there it is. We'll have to write that down and follow you, Junior, see how you make out. Or I'm sure if you do good, you'll remind us tomorrow. So there it is. Junior's putting out his plays. Let's do it.
That's all I like in baseball today. I went pretty light. If anybody got some question about some games we didn't go over, just make sure to drop it down in the chat, man. We'll go over it. I give my advice about it. But the only players I have is Tampa Bay on the money line. I got the Atlanta Braves on the money line. I took the Yankee team total over 3.5. I got them in the first 5 innings, minus a run, half a run, minus 115. And I got Robbie Ray under 6.5 strikeouts at plus 114. So that's my full slate in the MOB. And I also already gave out the Carolina Hurricanes in regulation at plus 125. So we can go ahead and jump into the NBA. To the
All
NBA.
right. Full slate there. So Bo gave you a whole plate. Full team, I gave a bigger plate, and I gave a small little snack size. We are on the consensus of under 8. All three of us lined up there. And then I gave the Philly. And now we'll get into the NBA. Game 5. Crucial game here. What do you got? Miami first game.
Yep.
Philadelphia and Miami tipping off about 2 hours from now. A little less than. Here we are. The line is bounced around. Miami 2.5. Now it's up to 3. I don't know. There's really no question marks here. Everybody's in. Where are we at on this game?
Man, I'm taking the Heat. I ain't even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I know they just got beat 2 games in Philly, but they back at home. This is a critical game. They go down this game, and it's gonna be hard for them to win this series. So, I like for them to shoot better from the 3. In the series, in the 2 games in Philly, they shot 65 threes. I only made like 14, so and like 20 some percent, 22% from 3. So I think at home, Hero and Duncan Robinson guys, they'll shoot better from the 3. And I think Jimmy Butler gonna have a big game. So I took the Heat, man. I got them on the money line at minus 135. And also Jimmy this points. I got it at 23.5. I think right now it's at 25. I'll take it all the way up to 25 as well. So I think he have a big game. I think he'll put up at least 30. So yeah, man, giving them Heat, man. Money line minus 135. I'll take them on the point spread too. And I like Jimmy Butler over 23.5 points. I got that at minus 120.
Yep, I am total agreement with all that. Miami, I've got Miami minus 2. It's up to 2.5, even 3. I don't think you can go wrong with 3. If it ends on 3, you tie. I don't think it will. Both games, Miami controlled at home. They just look like a whole different team at home than on the road. keep in mind Embiid wasn't there in Miami for those two games, but Miami still plays much better at home, and it's tough for them to lose three in a row. It's the momentum's got to shift back, and going home may be the difference here. This game could go seven if Miami takes it tonight. Philly could take it the next game. If Philly takes it tonight, it could be over the next game. So because then Philly would have complete kind of momentum and control. So Miami's got to regain the court tonight and regain focus. And this game is pretty big. The next game's pretty big too. Um, Phoenix, Dallas. Here we are, same scenario. Both of these started out 0-2. I thought they were going to be 3-1 or 4-1s or 4-0 sweeps, and now they've got real interesting. Dallas came back and won their two at home. Phoenix is now coming home where they again looked really good at home. Phoenix is laying upwards near 6.5 tonight. Is that too many, Bo? 6.5. Dallas going to keep it in that number?
I don't think there is. You know what I'm saying? We like I say, we've pretty much seen how the playoffs been going. Most teams just been dominated at the house. So I'm just gonna continue to ride that, man. Chris Paul and Bunker, they did not do good, but you know, it's a such thing as home cooking. I listened to both games in Dallas. Dallas my team, but the referees was calling a lot of stuff on Phoenix. That's why a lot of them was out of trouble sometimes. So I think at home, man, they'll get the benefit of the whistle. And I just think that Chris Paul, man, he shoot better at the house. He's shooting 5 more times at home, shooting at 54% of his home court. He's shooting 100% from the free throw line. So I think Chris Paul gonna have a big night. There was a little incident that happened on Sunday with his mom. Somebody said him to his mom in the stadium, and he was really pissed off. So I think he gonna go off, man. So I took his points over 16.5. That's gonna be easy money. I like for Phoenix to cover the spread. I got it at 6, and I also paired them up with Miami Heat in a 2-team parlay. It's on the money line, and yeah, man, I'm rocking Phoenix all the way. It's a numbers game. It's not about being a home team. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan to the heart, but it's about cash, man. So I'm taking Phoenix. I think we'll see a similar game like that second game they played where they just took Dallas to the paint. So yeah, man, I like a big bounce back spot for the Suns. Later 6, Chris Paul over 16.5 points. Let's go.
All right, so there you go. I think Phoenix will get the W here, but the difference is Dallas has come alive, and their first two games in Phoenix, outside of that one quarter where Phoenix just exploded, Dallas really played competitive for 7 quarters in Phoenix, and I think Dallas can hang around long enough, and I'm willing to take the 6.5 points here. Like I said, I think Phoenix will get the W and get out of there and have to go back to Dallas for game 6, up a game. But I think Dallas is playing really good right now, and you know that. They're playing good. Um,
Yeah.
you're going with Phoenix's momentum at home, especially, I should say. Not momentum, but just Phoenix plays good at home, but Dallas really hung with them for 7 quarters. So um,
Well,
it wouldn't surprise me to see Dallas win a quarter or two tonight. Dallas stand up, Pringle. Still representing Dallas. Let us know, Pringle, if you're on that or not. Junior's taking the 6. I've got 6.5, and Bo's laying 6. So we'll see where it goes. What you got, Bo?
nah, I'm just saying that first game with Dallas lost by 7. Phoenix pretty much in control of that game the whole time. They you know, so I think Phoenix took their foot off the gas to let Dallas even get that close. You know what I'm saying? So I know
Yeah.
they, but that whole game, Phoenix was pretty much in control. I think what's been making Dallas look so good in these last two games, Luka been sharing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Those two games they lost in Phoenix, he was really just scoring too many points. Didn't have the other teammates involved. So I think tonight, if the role players don't step their game up, it's not going to be close. And I think they play better at home than on the road. I think Luka can do his thing anywhere, but I don't think that Brunson and Dinwiddie and those other guys going to be able to play at that same level they played at the house. And like I said, man, on the road, that crowd, that you know what I'm saying, that energy, it's just different. You know, it's just different when you're at home than when you're on the road. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
So,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
I think that's gonna matter a big difference today. And like I said, man, with those strange things happening in Dallas, I think Phoenix gonna be ready to go, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a tough night for Dallas. Like I say, that's my squad. And I did want to grab them six, man, but I just think tonight, man, Phoenix gonna come out and win by double digits.
Yeah, it's the same scenario. I don't see Phoenix losing three in a row. Uh, both these road teams, Philly and Dallas, really stepped it up at home and brought the series closer. Made it definitely a lot more interesting. It's time for these two to take back control of the home court and get it done. Uh, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that Phoenix should be able to get this W tonight. It's all going to come down to those points. And it could just come down to the fourth quarter, whether they're up 10 or 4 at the end. So that's really all we're doing is fighting the number here. So there you go.
Yeah, man.
Look
And
for Phoenix.
I did a study, man. I've been doing this for a long time, and and most of the times if you pick the winner, they a lot of like 70% of the time they cover the spread. So if you think a team gonna win, then you can go ahead and lay the number. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Bobby says go Sixers, so he's a Sixer backer. Yeah, it'll be tough for the Sixers. It'll be tough for either road team to pull 3 games in a row, especially going 3 games on the row in a row and now going on the road is what I'm trying to say. So should be some good games tonight, some good MLB and even some good hockey. I didn't know we were still in round one. Holy cow! So
Mm-hmm.
um, Colorado's the only one that wrapped it up, right? They've moved on to round two now.
Yep. Yeah, Predators out.
So yeah, a lot of good hockey left. Um, Try to dig a little more into that. Not seeing a lot of hockey fans anymore. We used to have some hockey fans, and they must have vanished on us. So
2-0 so far, man. 2-0. They
what's
don't
that?
sound 2
Your
0.
record? Your hockey record?
2-0. 2-0.
I'm 1-0, and I'm never giving another play. I'm gonna die with my perfect record.
Put mine on the line tonight, man. Them Hurricane regulation.
Nah, I'm gonna actually look at it next year. I'm gonna try to dig a little more into it. Pringle does like Dallas in the 6.5, and the Suns will win. So we're kind of on the same page with Pringle. Haven't seen Alex in a while, but he usually posts, so we'll see what Alex has in store. That's going to wrap it up for us, guys. It was great. TMAC, we're coming early tomorrow. We're going to come early and hard with some baseball tomorrow. Kind of have to see how TMAC did on his plays. Definitely see how Bo does on his. And see how we do in the NBA.
Go for that sweep, man. Go for that sweep. Yeah, I would love it. I would love for my team to win, man. So I'm rooting for the Mavs in my heart, but in my mind, you know what I'm saying. I always say, bet with your heart, bet with your mind, not with your heart. You know what I'm saying. You gotta be smart.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, my heart, man. I'm rooting for the Mavericks, so I wouldn't hate it if I lose this bet. You know what I'm saying. So
yeah. Try to keep that money right. So let's see how it goes.
yeah. But,
All right, guys,
yeah.
that's going to do it for us. Thanks, everyone, for watching and commenting and all that. BP comes at the very last second. We're out, BP. We've done 52 minutes, buddy. So hope you feel better. That's all for us. Thanks, Bo.
All right, y'all.